is going to be a very unpopular, opinionated video, but I'm going to give you guys my true take on one of the most important things that you need to prioritize when you're a young adult. When you're trying to figure yourself out, when you're trying to succeed in a new industry or learn a business or try and build some wealth, when you're trying to figure your entire life out, there's one extremely common element that society completely accepts that fucking ruins most people from accomplishing anything close to what they dream about really doing with their life. And I know it's an unpopular take because I'm all for it. I love to have fun. I love to go out. I love to have a couple of drinks. But the truth is, alcohol is the most common factor of what fucks up most people's life and slows you down from doing anything relatively important in this world. And it is completely accepted and it is influenced by society for you to go out, drink poison, get absolutely fucking wasted, wake up in bed with a chick by your side, and completely have no idea what the fuck you even did last night. And that's pushed by society, where of which it's seen as fun and awesome. Like it's this glorious thing. Now, yes, do I celebrate my wins? Absolutely. I got fucking wasted yesterday at 2 in the afternoon. And I went to bed, I woke up this morning, I cleaned up my entire house, I did my laundry, I worked on my 6-figure business, I made a couple of videos, I posted social media, I lifted, and I ran 4 miles. Did it slow me down? Abso-fucking-lutely. I was hungover this morning and I could have done twice as much. The reality is, if you're drinking and you are competing against me in an industry, you're going to get absolutely brutally fucked. If you don't have the ability to take alcohol away and put it off to the side for 2 to 3 months and dedicate 2 to 3 months where you just are completely locked the fuck in and you're laser focused on your health, your physical well-being, growing a business, increasing your income, becoming financially stable, building good relationships with your parents, your family, your friends. If you don't spend months at a time without any unnatural instant dopamine, and you focus on these things, I guarantee that you're going to win. Because the reality is, there's a bunch of fucking losers out there. Most people are losers. Most people are unaware that they're even alcoholics. Most people get sloppy drunk 3 nights, 4 nights a week. Most people wake up hungover and they scroll on TikTok and Instagram and they go to their shitty job. They don't create. They don't think. They don't do anything with intention, and this is the biggest problem most people have from getting anywhere close to accomplishing what they are truly inspired, the true purpose that they have on this planet. And that's the thing. My concept of life is we're all brought on this planet to create and build. That is the entire purpose of you being here, is to create with intention. You want to create opportunity. You want to create relationships. You want to create infrastructure. You want to be an engineer and create buildings and housing, and you want to create new ecosystems and technologies. You want to create rocket ships and get out of the atmosphere. You want to create a new digital technology to totally re-alter the way we transact goods and services and products. You want to create anything. You want to create a life. We all grow up to innately want to find a partner. And we fall in love, which is a natural chemical that produces happiness. And you fall in love and you create another fucking human, who of which then grows up to create the future infrastructure of the world. Like we're all brought here to create and build with intention. That is the purpose of life from my eyes, from my concept, from my perception of this world. Because that's the other interesting thing, is everybody perceives the world differently. And it's all perceived through their past experiences, the environments out of which they put themselves within, and the information out of which they consume, and they decide to store in their brain, or they reject and they're just like, fuck no, I'm not doing anything with that information. And everyone has this different perception of the world, but that's just a whole nother topic. I don't really know where I'm getting at with this conversation. But here's the thing. I'm 21 years old, and the biggest thing that's going to hold you back from accomplishing anything is drugs and alcohol, okay? You're not going to be able to do anything close. You're not going to be able to produce. You're not going to be able to compete. You're not going to be able to do anything on close to the level of which I can do it if you're competing against me and I'm not drinking and you are drinking. And it is as simple as that. It has the possibility of there's opportunities right in front of you. You see, you can You can wake up on a Sunday morning and you can be getting breakfast and you can bump into a person and you're hungover that morning and you decide not to engage in a conversation. That conversation could have led you to a new six-figure job. Like, there's opportunities and there's opportunity everywhere. And most people all the time, they don't see it because of the way they perceive reality, and they ignore the opportunity and they let it fly, and nothing changes in their life. And the most common reason why that happens to most people, and they perceive the world in a way where which opportunities just fly past them and they have no fucking idea, is because they're constantly stimulating their brain with dopamine hits of drugs and alcohol. And I have managed, over the last 3 months, I've managed to grow my business to do 2 to 3 transactions a month, which was $10 million in residential real estate sales. I have managed to build out an entire website and follow up ecosystem for my business. I managed to create this YouTube channel and hire and train an entire editing team out in the Philippines. So all of my shit is fucking automated, just so you know. I managed to put together an entire merch drop for my business. I managed to create a personal brand, that of which is growing exponentially, that feeds into the real estate business, that of which I generate through building relationships with clients, gaining referrals, reaching out, etc. Expand, expand, expand. I managed to do all of these things in the short span of the last 3 to 6 months because I went into monk mode. I just stopped drinking, I stopped partying, and I laser focused on what I want to accomplish, and I did it. And now we're here to the point where we're reaching the exponential growth phase, and things are looking fucking amazing, and I ain't stopping. And if you are going to consume alcohol and you're going to wake up hungover the next day and you're going against me, you are completely fucked. You're going to be completely worthless in this world. So take everything I said with a grain of salt. You understand, I'm really just goofing around, having fun, ranting about a bunch of bullshit. But at the end of the day, this is the reality that we live in. People are either in emotional pain or they have some kind of pain point. They're in some kind of pain, and instead of dealing with it, overcoming it, and improving their health, their physical health, their well-being, and working on a purpose and creating something valuable with intention in this world, they stimulate all of that with short-term dopamine hits through drugs and alcohol. If you were somebody that did drink constantly and have been doing it for years, and you stopped, I'm really interested if anyone along those lines has even watched this video and made it this far. I'm really interested on how that's changed your life. So if it has, leave that in the comments below. I want people to read. I want people to understand how quitting drinking, how quitting alcohol for just 30 to 60 days can completely alter your perception of reality, completely alter how you feel all the time. Not saying that you can't never drink again. I am just saying you have to do it in extreme moderation, and you have to do it seasonally. In the summer, I'm drinking 2 nights a week. That's fine. I'm up at 5:30 a.m. cooking in the sun, going for a swim the next morning. I can do it efficiently. However, I do take seasons where I completely cut it cold turkey and I solely focus on my business and my personal well-being. And it is those 3 months of which I just completely surpass everyone else who just continues drinking, partying, going out 3 nights a week. So, yeah, if you're one of those people, comment. And this is the end of the fucking video. Later, guys.